What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Brandon. Channel's 540 Flips. I've told you guys I'm going to try to get more content done, and that's exactly what I'm doing, working on bettering that. So for everybody that's been watching, I really do appreciate it. If you don't mind, I'm not one that says this much, but if you don't mind, hit that thumbs up, comment below, but please subscribe. I noticed I'm at 19 subscribers. Appreciate all of you. But I'm noticing the videos are actually doing, probably 2x what the subscribers are. And someone that's coming from a channel, like I have a channel for sports cards and everything. Shout out there, Bobbles and Ball Cards. I know what it takes to build a YouTube channel, and it isn't easy. I was listening to, I normally hit these guys on the Spotify on like Tuesday mornings, I believe it is, when they drop it. But the Trash to Cash podcast, with NC Picker, Commonwealth Picker, and then American Arbitrage. I listen to those guys when I'm making my hour trip on normally Mondays. I've also been hitting Tuesdays to the Goodwill bins, but I'll throw them on. And something that they mention is they mentioned recently that picker channels grow easier than flipper channels. So we're going to see how that actually works. If the name of the channel is what is influencing whether or not channels grow, we're going to find out, because I named this channel 540 Flips. It's just a play off the area code 540. And I thought it would be fun to just have the FFF, so 540 Flips. This isn't just going to be flipping. I'm not just showing you sales and all that stuff. It's going to be kind of a hodgepodge, a mix of everything. So I'm going to be showing some pickups. I've already done that. I'll be showing some sales. I'll just be sometimes just talking, doing videos talking. So if it's about the title of the name, and maybe they mean just channels that specifically show sales versus channels that specifically show yard sale finds and stuff, or pickups. Maybe that's what they mean. But we're gonna find out, because I'm gonna try to do a little bit of everything, but I'm not gonna change the name. So also shout out to Philly Flipper. I like watching his vlogs and everything. I messaged him on Instagram. He's been talking about, a lot of comments he's getting and everything else. I'm gonna tell you guys, if you comment and hate on here, I come from the sports card side. I have a sports card channel, and I can 100% guarantee you I've dealt with tons of trolls. Okay, so I separated the channels to have fun with this side of things. I'm not here to be a professional. I just started doing the mass variety, I guess you would say, of reselling beginning of this year, beginning of 2023. I've sold personal items and that sort of thing in the past, and obviously I've sold sports cards and that kind of stuff, so I'm very familiar with eBay. But I'm not here to tell you guys how to resell, tell you how you should resell, tell you what not to do, what to do. I'm going to just share my journey and some things I'm doing. I'll share sales, I'll share pickups, all of that stuff. But if you want to talk about weight, if you want to talk about the clothes I wear, look, I have a very basic, wardrobe. I like my t-shirts. These are t-shirts we had made. Again, Bobbles and Ball Cards, the other channel. These are shirts for those. I have many of these shirts, so you are going to see me in this shirt a lot. I like wearing joggers. They're comfortable. They're, they got the pockets in them, enough pockets I need. They're comfortable. And, I'm not a shoe guy. I do wear my hats. I also enjoy selling hats. So, but my wardrobe is basic, so y'all can talk about what I wear or whatever if you choose to. But I'm telling you right now, it's very basic. So you're going to see repetitive shirts. I'm not going to have 500 shirts and make sure, oh, well, every day I got, every day for the full year I have to wear a different shirt. That's just stupid, man. People are on here creating content for different reasons. I get the vibe from him. He does it not only just for views and all of that. I think he does it just to kind of share, you know, give him something, motivation throughout the day and that sort of stuff. And I like watching him when he gets in that overdrive mode to do his 100 listings and stuff. Speaking of which, it is, as you see, 1:15. I've gotten, I don't know, about 20 some listings done this morning. I do have, let's sit down here, we'll bring it up. Let's see. So orders, right now I do have 13 orders for $355 that I need to pack up to ship. So 1:15, I like getting stuff out. When somebody buys, I like within 24 hours or, you know, at least the next day to have the items packed and shipped if possible. I have been adjusting, like, I'll tell you, one of the biggest things, biggest challenges for me, and I know a lot of other people talk about it, people always say space is necessary to do reselling, and that's 100% true. My house has a lot of space in it, but I'm trying to figure out the best area to do this to where stuff isn't everywhere. And what I was finding, I was trying to set the garage up, and it still got stuff everywhere, and I only was using half of my garage, so it was really limiting, and I was just kind of bringing stuff in and setting it down. I've started moving stuff down to the basement now. I picked up, as I showed, a computer for down here. That way I can do my listings down here. I got a little work area set up to do my photos and stuff. I have another work area over there that will be for clothes and stuff like that. So one of the biggest challenges for me so far is getting stuff set up into a place where I can be efficient, where I'm not going, my house has a basement and then 2 other floors. But to go on, you know, up and down the stairs all the time and, you know, room to room to be listing or whatever, that was taking up a lot of extra time, a lot of extra steps. So I am trying to set things up to where I can be more efficient. So, anyway, that's all I got for you guys right now. I will check in later. It is 1:15. So again, I have done, let me just go on here and show you. I know how many I've done because I haven't promoted them. Right now I've done 17 listings. So hopefully we can get up to about, I don't know, hopefully 30 to 50 listings today. I've been trying to crank those out. Again, motivation from other people. Watch other channels. You know, I don't have many people that I talk to in reselling that even does reselling. So watching other folks and getting motivation from them has been helpful. The missus, she's been a blessing. You know, she helps along with this, and she tries motivating me as well. Also on the top of the videos, I told you guys that I was going to try to do more. Shout out to her because she picked me up these SD cards that actually allow me to record for 4 hours each card, whereas my other one was 30 minutes and it sucked. And then I told you guys I needed the little dual battery thing. So now I have 4 batteries and the dual charging station. So we are going to try to get more content out, and hope you guys enjoy it. But please hit that subscribe button if you do, and I'll catch you guys in a little bit. We'll see where I'm at. All right, checking back in real quick. It is 1:31 p.m. Got all of the orders picked. Sorry, have not packed them yet. As I said, have 13 things to go out, and also have 2 things that I'm waiting for payment on. I don't know if others have noticed this. I had an item, it was actually a repeat buyer, and accepted an offer he had sent on a sports card, and the payment didn't come through until like right at D time when it would be canceled. I don't know if that's something with the website, if eBay is processing payments, like with the whole new automatic thing that they were working on. I don't know if it's anything to do with that or if the guy just waited till the very last minute. I do have another item. It is a hat that I'm waiting for payment on. I'm hoping the guy pays because the hat had a lot of interest. Like, my phone was blowing up with offers, so hopefully he pays. But anyway, we'll see. If it doesn't, I'm going to relist it. Unfortunately, it was a $125 hat. I had it listed for $150 or best offer. Took $125 on it. It's a vintage starter North Carolina hat. So we'll see if he pays. If he doesn't, I will cancel, you know, do report non-payment, all that, and relist the item. But let's get to what has sold. 13 items here. I'll just start it off. We'll flip it around here. So here is a National Park Service hat. I guess like all your national parks there. This hat was very popular. Sold really, really quickly. Only took about 2 days, well, actually a day and a half to sell, I think, and it sold for, took a best offer of $21.50 plus shipping on that. So National Park Service hat for $21.50 plus ship. This one took a while. In fact, I listed this back when I was using the blue fabric that was all wrinkled up that the missus absolutely hate. Let me cut that off so it's not glowing back there. But this is a old school Mariners Trident logo. Just a little strap back adjustable hat here. This one, it sold for, let's see, $12.99 plus ship. So not bad, but did take a while to sell. This here, Elvis Lincoln's Young Guns SGC 10. This got an offer for $60 on that. Took it. The last PSA 10 actually was less than 60, I believe. I think it was like 58. So figured I would take that. These here, this is a Frank Thomas Diamond Kings. This sold for, let's see, $14.99, going eBay standard envelope. As you can see there, I paid $8 for it, so not bad there. This here is a Todd Hilton Bowman's Best Rookie Refractor. You see the price paid was $3. It sold for $20, actually $19.99, so I could do eBay standard envelope, so it'll be shipped out for $1. A little Brian Urlacher, this was $2 going eBay standard envelope. This was a toss-in on a yard sale I went to last Friday. It was a very funny situation. I picked out a Steelers train set. The guy told me $5 on it, so I grabbed it, and then I started looking around at some other things. When he said $5 on the train set, it's like, okay, you know, his prices aren't too bad. And so I added like four other pieces, maybe something like that, but it was nothing real big, nothing even comparable to what the train value was. And he tells me $25 for everything, and I'm like, well, we were at $5 on the train. I don't know if I want to spend $20 on this other stuff. And he's like, all right, how about $20 for everything? And then I was like, still, you know, kind of thinking about it. And he's like, all right, tell me what you want to spend. And I was like, can you do 15? Because I didn't want to lowball too much, but at the same time, like, the other stuff I got was not like that valuable. And he comes back and he's like, all right, I'll do 15, but you have to take those Steelers guys over there on the shelf. Like, he went down and then told me to take more stuff. So, I don't know if he was just messing with me at the initial prices or what. But one of the items was this Bradshaw. It is, obviously it's loose. It's not in the packaging. But this sold, surprisingly, for $24 plus $10 shipping. So, very surprised there. And McFarlane loose Terry Bradshaw for $24 plus shipping. Here is a Darth Vader. Obviously you can see he does have his saber, but the tip of it is broke off and he does not have his cape. Got $20 on this. Did do free shipping. These figures don't cost much to ship. This is a patch from the yard sale Saturday. Showed y'all the big lot. This one sold for $9.99 plus shipping. So that's two of the patches. I'm already in the profit on the patches. And then this is the second set of this that I have sold. The Redken. I told y'all I got these for 50 cents a bottle. Got 2 conditioners and 4 shampoos. I lotted up a shampoo and conditioner. This is the second set of the shampoo and conditioner I've sold at $65 each. So I've turned $3 into 130 so far. Now that's before fees, and I also am doing free shipping, so it's about $50 before fees. Probably clearing roughly 38 to 40 bucks, something like that maybe, after fees and everything. But still not bad for $3. All right, next up, this is a little Jim Shore, a little gnome guy. You see there, Polska Pride, and I picked this up at the Bentastic store locally for $2. And my throat will not stop. Next, I'm not going to take these out because they're packed up. But these are, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't tell y'all what this sold for. The little gnome did $21.99 free ship. It's very small, so it won't cost much to ship it. Next is, so these are 2 Walmart shirts. They're Walmart Polos uniform shirts. They are size 3XL, you can see right there. I got these from a local thrift store on 50% off day. I paid $1.25 a piece for those. Call me crazy, but those sold for $25 plus shipping, so 50 cents into 25. I'll do that all day. And then this was also another buy, and the reason the way you can tell that it is a bargain deal, you see that blue X in there, so they mark their shirts with an X to tell you that it was supposed to be on the 50-cent rack, and then on half off days they're $0.25. So here is a Godsmack t-shirt that I paid $0.25 for, and it sold for, let's see, where is the Godsmack here? $14.99 plus shipping. So this right here was 75 cents into $40. This was, you know, $1 into $65. You know, $2 into $22. Free into $25. You know, so as I stated earlier, I just started doing this at the beginning of the year, and a lot of people out there wonder, like, how does the reselling stuff happen? Is it just, you know, the bigger YouTube channels, are they the ones, you know, successful at this? The truth is, a lot of people are successful at this, even whether you're doing it full-time or part-time. There is many opportunities if you just go out there. You gotta hunt, and the hunting, the treasure hunting is the funnest part. The sales are cool, the treasure hunting is the funnest part. So just go out, hunt, you know, research, learn, and there's a lot of opportunity out there. So I'm gonna get this stuff packed up and get my throat fixed because it's very scratchy right now, but I will check in with you guys in a little bit. It is currently 1:40 p.m. All right, everybody, checking back in. It is 2:57, so almost 3 o'clock. Took a little bit longer to package stuff up. Had a couple interruptions, short interruptions, but did have 2 sales while I was packing. It's always funny to me. I don't know if this happens. Comment below if you're a reseller. Does this happen to you? It's like things can be kind of slow, no alerts, no sales. You go to get your orders packed, and it's like, oh, I'm almost done, and then cha-ching, cha-ching. It never fails. I'm not complaining at all, but I always laugh when it happens because it's like, why did you have to wait? Like, you could have got your stuff earlier if it wasn't, if your sale didn't come through right after I'm done packing. But I always try to get people's stuff out, like I said earlier. You know, if you buy before 1 or 2 p.m. today, you know, I try to get it packed up and out. And if it was purchased after, yeah, I'd say between 1 p.m. yesterday and 1 p.m. today, any of those orders, they're going out today. And then, you know, tomorrow, anything from 1 p.m. to 1 p.m. tomorrow or whatever, those will go out tomorrow. But got everything packed up. Easy stuff this time. Kind of smaller stuff. Nothing real big and hateful, so that's always nice. I was sitting here listening. I mentioned the Trash to Cash podcast earlier when I was recording, and how they were talking about flipper versus picker channels and growth. And I hadn't popped on and watched any of his videos, but I was sitting and watching Carrie, American Arbitrage. He has his American Arbitrage channel, and then he also has his card channel. And it kind of like dawned on me, me and him are kind of like backwards and reverse order of how we started to do things. And I'm gonna subscribe to his channel and kind of follow along what he does in cards. For those that may be new here or don't know, I do have another channel. I'm not using this channel to promote that channel or vice versa. I separated these to have fun. And also, I kind of started doing this reselling aspect of things outside of sports cards as kind of a mental break. There was a lot going on over the past, 3 years in sports cards. And I kind of wanted to mix in something else to just have that release from the sports card grind constantly. And I do cards, I collect, I sell. I'm actually a bulk submitter for a grading company, so I do have a large involvement in sports cards. But in the beginning of this year, I decided to go into also doing the reselling stuff. So he's kind of opposite of that. He was a reseller for a long time, and then kind of now he's mixed in sports cards. And the truth is, if you look at both aspects of cards and, miscellaneous goods reselling, they're one and the same. There's two pieces to it. Looking for a deal, aka treasure hunting, and then selling on eBay or wherever, whatever platform you choose for profit. It's kind of, sports cards have shows or card shops. Reselling, obviously you have yard sales, estate sales, Goodwills, thrift stores, that kind of thing. So they're kind of very similar in just different categories. Cards are a single niche, but they're broken into sports and non-sports. And then, like what I like to call like miscellaneous reselling, you have many, many, many different categories. And that's kind of why I've really been enjoying the reselling aspect, to give me something else mixed in, is because I don't have to just like key in on certain like card sets or certain players or what sport is hot or whatever. I can literally go out there and buy anything from a thimble to a t-shirt to a hat to, as y'all seen, I sold a bottle of shampoo and conditioner. There's so many opportunities out there, and it's just mixing it all together. It's not just staying niched into cards, and it's a lot of fun. And even in cards, there's other aspects you can do, because you could get into memorabilia or autographs or relics or whatever. So it's kind of cool to see that he's getting into cards, whereas I'm going the opposite route. I have been in cards since I was like 6 years old, so 35 plus years now. I'll show you guys real quick. I do have, a pretty large collection. This is just some of it. But this is my card room. Over here, a lot of cool stuff over here. Mantle, Willie Mays, Muhammad Ali, Hank Aaron, Otto, Jim Brown, DiMaggio, Dale Earnhardt. A lot of cool stuff in here. This is kind of my little collector sanctuary. Got display cases up here. So I do love my sports cards. Y'all seen there was some sales of sports cards in this video. But I have been really hustling on working on the other miscellaneous items, opening my knowledge bank, opening my treasure hunting. I'll tell you one key aspect, and I was watching this video where he went to his LCS digging through the 50-cent boxes, and he would probably agree with this to a point. You can find a lot more deals with higher margins doing the miscellaneous reselling than you can in cards. Cards, again, is such a niche thing. Card folks want to stick with comps. You know, he talks about it with his Ken Griffey Jr. that he picked up out of the bin, or out of the bargain box. How one had recently sold on auction for $40 some, but the only ones listed are 100, and he put his, you know, 100 or 120. He put his up for 100 best offer. I'm going to tell you from experience, people are going to look at that last comp of like 41. I am a Ken Griffey Jr. collector, and I'm going to tell you, I would be shocked if he gets above $50 to $55. Just simply because people are going to look at that $41 sale, and they're going to play that it's Ken Griffey Jr. You know, he's statistically not doing anything right now. He is retired and in the Hall of Fame. And they're going to go based off of that. Yes, it was an auction, you know, whatever. But it's still going to be based off of that. It's going to take someone. And again, Griffey also has a ton of cards. I don't know how many Griffies. He has a ton of cards, so you're going to have to find somebody that needs that specific card and would want to pay above. Most likely, people are going to try to get below that last comp, because in the card mindset, it's that card sold for $41, and that's only valued at the last person that bought it at $41. You have to have another buyer that's willing to pay $41. So people are always wanting less than the previous price, because they feel like, well, that person was willing to pay, but nobody was willing to pay more than that, so they're going to try to talk them down. But enough of the card talk, because this channel isn't for cards. That's my other channel. But it is 3:05 right now. I'm going to head out to the post office. I may swing by the Goodwill. I normally do when I'm out, see if there's anything. I don't know if I'll record in there. I feel awkward walking around with the chest mount. And plus, that Goodwill, most times I'm in, I walk in, make a round. I have a little loop that I make. It's a very small Goodwill. And most cases, I don't find anything. So, but we'll see. Maybe I'll bring the GoPro with me, and if I find something, I can film it and share with you guys out in the parking lot or something. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, I am going to cut it here and run to the post office. So, catch you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so I brought the GoPro with me. It is, as you can see there, 3:27. It is 89 degrees outside here today, a little warm, but up at the post office, you can see here, we are at the post office. So we're going to go in, drop the packages off. I also have to run to Walmart because I forgot a bracket that I'm going to try to set up. I showed you guys earlier the area where I'm doing a lot of my photography. I want to create an area for like coats and jackets and stuff like that. So I'm gonna see if I can find something to do that. So check in a bit. All right guys, we are back. It is 4:06. Took me a little while in the post office. Guy that was in there shipping his stuff, he's seen all my packages and was talking to me. Turns out I guess he's seen me at one of the bin stores down in Charlottesville area. So he recognized who I was and was asking me about shipping and stuff. He said he's having issues with eBay calculated shipping, and was having difficulty getting the right price on his stuff for when he ships. So we are, you can see back there over my shoulder there in the background, we are at the Goodwill. Gonna run in here, make a quick lap, see if there's anything, and I'll catch you guys when I'm done if I find anything, and we'll go over it. So see you guys in a bit. All right, we're back guys. Wasn't much in there as usual. Did find one item, almost two items. I walked to the register and then I put one item back. It was a 48-inch Plow and Hearth Black Bear plush body pillow. Looked like a big, huge black bear, big teddy bear. It looked like one had sold back in, I think, February, March for $50 plus shipping, like $25 shipping. There's one listed, I think it was for $150 or best offer, or $170 or best offer, and they were asking $8.99 for it. I probably should have bought it, but it was a big plush and it didn't fold very well, so I was kind of concerned with like shipping it, and being in Virginia, can be tricky with shipping larger items, because if somebody in California bought that, that's going to take me a big box, and I probably should have went ahead and grabbed it, but I left it. If it's there tomorrow or something, maybe I'll change my mind. But anyway, what did I buy? Well, I bought one item that was actually hidden, and I don't know if one of the clerks was... I'll put it this way. I think the guy that actually checked me out was kind of disappointed, because he made a comment, man, I didn't even know Jordan made cleats, you know, and you could kind of tell by his body language that maybe he had been hoping nobody would notice these, because they were back in the glassware section instead of the shoes, which are all the way in the front of the store. I don't know. They were also pushed up under the rack, hopefully so nobody could see them. But I'll show you here. They are the Jordan 6 Retro cleats, and decent size, so they should sell pretty good. They are a size 11, you can see down in there, and I don't normally pay this much on shoes, but $16.99, so all in I got them for $17.89. I think they should easily do $100. Good time of year for them, as well as, you know, baseball season has already started. They can be used for baseball, but also they make great football cleats, and football will be firing up in a couple months for you know, practice and stuff in high school and all that. So that's all we got from the Goodwill. One quick pickup. It is $4.33, so I wasn't in there that long. Normally never am, because it's not a big store. But anyway, catch you guys in a little bit. All right, everybody. It is now 7:45. Had some dinner, watched a little bit of TV, about 45 minutes with dinner, and came down, got a couple more things listed. Hopefully I can get a few more done before the end of the evening, but I got a few things I want to do, and then hockey, it's playoffs. If you're a sports fan out there, you understand, but I want to settle down by around 9:30 to watch the hockey game. So I'm gonna cut today's vlog or video, or I don't know what you want to call this, rambling. It's probably pretty long. I don't know how long total it's gonna be, but hopefully you guys like this. Maybe this is something I can do each day. I've got the motivation to list. The sales have been decent. You know, no complaints there. I have just been slacking, trying to figure out how to work in the video content. So maybe this is a way I can just piece throughout the day, share some of what I'm doing with you guys when I'm out, some pickups. By the way, those Jordan cleats, they cleaned up very, very nice. The things are barely worn. I checked Terapeak. Comps are kind of all over on them. I threw them up for 200 or best offer. I'll update you guys if and when they sell. What they sold for, but I still think it was a pretty good buy. Happy to pick those up today on a quick stop in there. So that's going to be it for this one. I'm going to put this all together, edit it, piece it together, that sort of thing. Hopefully I can cut myself out from where I was coughing earlier. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. Give it a thumbs up, comment below. Love to hear your thoughts. But as always, catch you in the next one.